Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The world will demand your attention, pull you in every direction, and expect you to keep giving without ever asking, how full is your tank? But the truth is, if you don't make yourself a priority, no one else will. Success is not a lucky accident. It's the result of intentional choices. And one of the most powerful choices you can make is to prioritize yourself. Not out of selfishness, but out of necessity. You see, the journey to success begins within. It starts with knowing your value, understanding your purpose, and having the courage to put yourself first. Now, some people might call it selfish, but let me ask you, how can you give your best to the world when you're running on empty? How can you climb the mountain of success when you're carrying the weight of everyone else's expectations on your back? You've got to let that go. Prioritizing yourself doesn't mean you're ignoring others. It means you're strengthening yourself so you can show up as the best version of you. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your spirit. You can't neglect yourself and expect to thrive. You can't keep saying yes to everyone else and no to yourself. There's a power in saying, "This time, I choose me." Think about it. Every great achievement in life starts with discipline, and discipline requires focus. But how can you focus on your dreams if your energy is scattered, your mind is clouded, and your heart is weighed down by things that don't serve you? You've got to clear the clutter. You've got to silence the noise. You've got to take a step back and ask, what do I really want? What's truly important to me? When you prioritize yourself, you gain clarity, and clarity is a powerful thing. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see the path ahead. You can see what needs to be done, and you can do it with confidence because you're no longer distracted by things that don't matter. But prioritizing yourself isn't always easy. It means setting boundaries. It means saying no when you need to, even when it's uncomfortable. It means walking away from relationships, habits, or situations that drain your energy. Because let me tell you something, success requires energy. And not just physical energy, but mental, emotional, and spiritual energy too. You can't waste your energy trying to please everyone. You can't waste your energy on people who don't believe in you or situations that don't align with your purpose. When you prioritize yourself, you protect your energy. You create space for growth, for learning, for becoming the person you were meant to be. Now, here's the most important part. Prioritizing yourself isn't just about achieving success for you, it's about inspiring others. When you show the world that you respect yourself enough to put yourself first, you give others permission to do the same. You become an example of what's possible. You show your family, your friends, your community that success is within reach when you have the courage to invest in yourself. So let me leave you with this. Success isn't about sacrificing yourself. It's about elevating yourself. It's about choosing to believe that you are worthy of the time, the effort, and the care it takes to reach your goals. Because when you prioritize yourself, you don't just change your own life, you change the world around you. The journey to success begins with one simple decision: to make yourself a priority. So I challenge you today. Choose you. Choose your dreams. Choose your purpose, and watch how the world shifts in your favor. The truth is, you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't give your best to your work, your family, or your community if you're drained, exhausted, and running on fumes. Yet so many people try. They give and give until they have nothing left, thinking that's what dedication looks like. But what good is dedication if it leads to burnout? What good is pushing forward if you're barely holding yourself together? Think of yourself like a well. When the well is full, you can draw water from it all day long. You can refresh others, support them, and lift them up. But what happens when that well runs dry? You can't just wish it back into existence. You have to take the time to replenish it. You need rain, care, and patience to fill that well again. And the same is true for you. When you prioritize yourself, whether it's through rest, reflection, or setting boundaries, you're filling your cup. You're making sure you have the energy, focus, and strength to give your best to the world. It's not selfish. In fact, it's one of the most selfless things you can do, because when you're operating at your best, you're better for everyone around you. But here's the catch. You have to be intentional about it. No one is going to come and tell you, hey, you need to rest now. The world won't slow down for you. The demands of life won't just disappear. You have to take control. You have to decide that you are worthy of rest, worthy of care, and worthy of making yourself a priority. When you fill your cup, you operate from a place of abundance, not scarcity. You stop giving just scraps of energy and start giving the fullness of who you are. You show up with joy, with strength, and with purpose. That's the power of putting yourself first. And when you live from a place of fullness, success is no longer just a dream, it's inevitable. Self-discipline is the silent force behind every great achievement. It's not flashy, it doesn't come with instant rewards, but it's the steady, consistent engine that drives success. Without it, even the most talented, intelligent, or ambitious people will fall short of their potential. Talent might open doors, but self-discipline is what keeps them open. It's the ability to keep going when no one is watching. It's waking up early to put in the work when you'd rather sleep. It's choosing the hard path over the easy one because you know the reward will be worth it. Self-discipline is about doing what needs to be done, not because it's convenient, but because it's necessary. Think about the greatest athletes, the most successful business leaders, or the most respected artists. They didn't get there by accident. They didn't just rely on luck or natural ability. They trained, practiced, and showed up for themselves every single day, even when they didn't feel like it. That's self-discipline in action. But here's the thing, self-discipline isn't just about grinding endlessly. It's about staying focused on what truly matters. It's learning to say no to distractions and yes to the things that move you closer to your goals. It's choosing long-term growth over short-term gratification. And don't get it twisted, self-discipline isn't about perfection. You're going to make mistakes, you're going to have setbacks, but self-discipline means getting back up. It means recommitting to the process no matter how many times you stumble. It's the refusal to let failure be the final word. The beauty of self-discipline is that it's a skill you can build. It's like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. You start with small actions. You make one commitment and stick to it, and then another. Over time, those small wins build momentum, and before you know it, you've transformed your life. Self-discipline is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It's the foundation upon which greatness is built. Without it, success remains a distant hope, but with it, there are no limits to what you can achieve. Every time you choose discipline, you're one step closer to becoming the person you were destined to be. Clarity breeds confidence, and confidence is what turns dreams into reality. When you have clarity about who you are, what you want, and where you're going, you eliminate the noise. You're no longer second-guessing yourself or distracted by the opinions and expectations of others. You know exactly what your purpose is, and that knowing is powerful. When your vision is clear, you don't have to rely on motivation alone. Motivation comes and goes, but clarity provides direction. Imagine you're standing at the base of a mountain with a thick fog surrounding you. Without clarity, every step feels uncertain. You're hesitant, unsure if you're going in the right direction. But when the fog lifts and you see the path ahead, hesitation disappears. You move forward with purpose because you know exactly where. Clarity gives you that same sense of certainty. It sharpens your focus. You stop wasting time on what doesn't serve your growth. You stop entertaining relationships, habits, and opportunities that pull you off course. Every decision becomes easier because you're guided by a clear understanding of your priorities and your mission. And that's where confidence comes from. It doesn't come from perfection or knowing all the answers. It comes from trusting yourself and your path. When you have clarity, even challenges feel manageable. Setbacks don't knock you off balance because you know they're just part of the journey. You can stand tall in the face of doubt because your vision is stronger than any obstacle in your way. Clarity also strengthens your voice. You're no longer timid or uncertain about your choices. You speak and act with authority because you're rooted in your truth. And people are drawn to that kind of confidence. They recognize when someone is clear about their purpose and won't be swayed. But clarity doesn't just appear overnight. It's something you cultivate through reflection, self-awareness, and honest evaluation. You take the time to ask, what really matters to me? What do I want from life? And what am I willing to do to get there? The more you ask these questions, the clearer your path becomes. Clarity allows you to move through life with intention, and that intention fuels unshakable confidence. When you have a clear vision, you don't just hope for success, you create it. And once you're clear about your purpose, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Setting boundaries is one of the most powerful acts of self-respect and self-care. It's not about shutting people out. It's about creating a space where your energy, peace, and purpose are protected. Without boundaries, your life can easily be consumed by the demands and distractions of others. But when you establish clear lines, you take control of your life and prioritize what truly matters. Boundaries are not just barriers, they're filters. They help you decide what you allow into your life and what you keep out. Whether it's saying no to unnecessary obligations, distancing yourself from toxic relationships, or setting limits on how much of your time and energy you give away, boundaries are essential for maintaining peace. Think about it like this: your time and energy are valuable resources. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve your growth, you're saying no to something that does. Without boundaries, you risk being pulled in too many directions, leaving yourself depleted and frustrated. But when you have boundaries, you preserve your energy for the things that align with your purpose and bring you closer to your goals. Boundaries also help protect your mental and emotional space. The world is filled with negativity, criticism, and distractions. If you don't have clear boundaries, it's easy to absorb all that noise. But with boundaries in place, you create a buffer. You can stand strong in your truth without being weighed down by the opinions or expectations of others. Now, setting boundaries isn't always easy. People might not understand or appreciate it, especially if they're used to you always being available. But remember this: protecting your peace is not up for negotiation. You have the right to prioritize your well-being, even if it means disappointing others. Establishing boundaries also requires consistency. It's not enough to set them once. You have to enforce them. When someone crosses a line, you need to be clear and firm, not out of anger, but out of love for yourself. Because every time you honor your boundaries, you reinforce your self-worth. And here's the beautiful thing: when you set boundaries, you teach others how to respect you. You show them that you value your time and energy, and that you won't settle for anything less than mutual respect. Over time, you'll find that the right people, the ones who genuinely care for and support you, will honor your boundaries without question. Boundaries are not a sign of weakness, they're a declaration of strength. They tell the world, I know my worth, and I'm not afraid to protect it. When you set boundaries, you give yourself the gift of peace. And with peace comes clarity, focus, and the freedom to chase your dreams without the weight of unnecessary burdens. Self-belief is not just important, it's essential. It's the foundation upon which every great achievement is built. If you don't believe in yourself, it doesn't matter how talented, skilled, or prepared you are. Without self-belief, doubt will creep in, fear will paralyze you, and opportunities will pass you by. But with self-belief, you become unstoppable. You develop a mindset that refuses to accept failure as the final answer. Self-belief is what gives you the courage to step out of your comfort zone. It's what allows you to take risks, make bold moves, and pursue dreams that others may think are impossible. Because deep down, you know you're capable. You know that even if the road is hard, even if you stumble, you will get back up and keep moving forward. It doesn't mean you'll never feel fear or doubt. Those feelings are natural. But self-belief means not letting them control you. It means trusting that you have what it takes to navigate any challenge that comes your way. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself permission to dream bigger and aim higher. But self-belief doesn't just appear overnight. It's something you cultivate through action. Every time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, you strengthen your belief in your abilities. Every time you overcome a challenge or learn from a setback, you prove to yourself that you're resilient. It's those small wins, those moments of perseverance, that build unshakable self-belief over time. You also have to silence the inner critic, that voice in your head that says you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not ready. It's a liar. It feeds off fear and insecurity. But when you choose to believe in yourself, you take away its power. You replace self-doubt with self-affirmation. You remind yourself of your strengths, your progress, and your potential. And let's not forget, your self-belief will be tested. There will be setbacks. There will be people who doubt you, criticize you, or try to hold you back. But their opinions don't define you. What defines you is how you choose to see yourself. When you believe in your worth, your value, and your ability to succeed, no one can take that from you. Self-belief also has a ripple effect. When you believe in yourself, you inspire others to do the same. You show them what's possible. You become a source of strength and encouragement for those around you. At the end of the day, self-belief is a non-negotiable because it's the key to unlocking your full potential. It's what allows you to take control of your life and turn your dreams into reality. So make the choice today. Choose to believe in yourself, no matter what. Because when you believe, anything is possible. Investing in yourself is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. When you pour time, energy, and resources into your own growth, you're not just changing your life, you're creating a ripple effect that touches everything and everyone around you. You become the catalyst for change, growth, and possibility. When you invest in your knowledge, you gain new insights that help you navigate life's challenges with wisdom and confidence. And that knowledge doesn't just stay with you, it naturally flows to others. Whether you're sharing lessons with a friend, mentoring someone at work, or simply leading by example, your growth becomes a gift to the people in your life. When you invest in your physical and mental well-being, the benefits extend far beyond you. Your energy shifts. You show up with more focus, positivity, and resilience. The people around you can feel it. They are inspired by your discipline and dedication, and that inspiration can motivate them to take better care of themselves too. Investing in your personal development also changes how you handle relationships. When you take the time to build self-awareness, heal from past wounds, and strengthen your emotional intelligence, you bring healthier communication and deeper understanding into every interaction. You create stronger, more fulfilling connections with the people who matter most. And when you invest in your dreams, you show others what's possible. You become a living testament to the power of self-belief and hard work. Your courage to pursue your goals can encourage someone else to take that first step toward their own aspirations. Your willingness to bet on yourself gives others permission to do the same. But here's the beauty of the ripple effect. It's often unexpected. You may not realize the impact you're having. A single decision to prioritize yourself could inspire someone you've never met, someone watching from a distance, to change their life too. It could be the stranger who sees your confidence and feels motivated to push past their own fears. It could be the coworker who notices your commitment and finds the courage to pursue their passion. Investing in yourself also shifts how you contribute to the world. As you grow, you become more equipped to give back to your family, your community, and even causes you care about. Your talents, insights, and resources expand, allowing you to make a greater impact wherever you go. But make no mistake, this ripple effect starts with you. You have to make the decision to prioritize yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable. You have to commit to your growth, even when it's hard, because every investment you make in yourself has the potential to change lives far beyond your own. When you choose to grow, evolve, and step into your full potential, the world around you changes too. So never underestimate the power of investing in yourself. It's a gift that keeps on giving, one that can transform not just your life, but the lives of countless others as well. Investing in yourself is not just about personal gain. It's about creating a ripple effect that can transform the world around you. Every step you take toward growth, every moment you spend honing your skills, expanding your mind, and nurturing your well-being sends out waves that touch lives in ways you may never even realize. When you make the decision to prioritize yourself, you don't just change your own story. You begin to rewrite the stories of those who look up to you, those who walk beside you, and even those who come after you. You inspire, uplift, and lead by example. And that influence, no matter how small it seems, is powerful. It's easy to underestimate the impact of your personal growth. You might think that choosing to invest in yourself is a solitary act, a private decision, but in reality, every ounce of energy you pour into becoming the best version of yourself creates opportunities for others. Your courage to step into your potential opens doors for those around you. Your resilience in the face of challenges shows others what's possible. Your belief in yourself becomes a beacon of hope and strength for those still finding their way. And don't think for a second that this journey will be easy. Growth is uncomfortable. It demands sacrifice, persistence, and patience. But every step is worth it, because as you grow, you expand your capacity to give, to love, to lead, and to create. You develop a deeper understanding of who you are and what you're here to do, and that clarity empowers you to make a meaningful impact in every corner of your life. So as we come to the close of this message, let me leave you with this. You are worth the investment. Your growth matters. Your potential is limitless. And when you choose to pour into yourself, you not only elevate your own life, you elevate everyone around you. Stand firm in your commitment to grow. Keep investing in your dreams, your health, your knowledge, and your peace. And watch as the ripples of your growth spread far and wide, creating a legacy of strength, resilience, and inspiration. Your life is a gift, not just to yourself, but to the world. And when you choose to fully step into that gift, there's no telling the heights you'll reach or the lives you'll touch. Now go, invest in yourself boldly, and watch the world transform in your wake.